Hi Aquarius, it's Cherry Enchantress. I'm here with your monthly twin flame reading. This is a reading I've been doing since May, where I compare the masculine and the feminine energies every month to see how your journey is going. And so I've been using a spread that will help us get there. This is my Enchanted Romance holographic booklet, deck booklet, and I have the twin flame spread here, the masculine on one side, feminine on the other, and it shows his feelings, her feelings, his thoughts, her thoughts, his hopes, her hopes, his actions, and her actions. We're going to go back and forth like that. You might have already checked out the general reading that I already did for the collective. So you can check that out if you want to. Also, you might be here from your sun sign or your moon sign and your rising. There are a bunch of other signs out right now. The only one I haven't done is you and Pisces. So all the other signs are out right now. So check them out at this current time. But now, there is a future that is the now, and then all of them will be out. But definitely check all the signs that are in your chart. Check your cross watcher sign of the person you're interested in. And check out any other sign that seems to attract you, whether it's the title or the thumbnail or something about it that makes you want to go to that sign, even if it's, not part of your chart at all. All right, so another thing that I've been doing every month is been matching up a couple of decks that I like, one for the masculine and one for the feminine. Something that seems similar but different. What I would have really liked to do is match up two decks that have this beautiful gold thread. And one of the decks that I want to get, maybe for my birthday, is the Threads of Fate tarot. Threads of Fate has this beautiful gold thread through it, but I only have the oracle, the Lumen oracle, but I love to get the tarot that goes with it, and then I can match this up again if I want to. But anyway, it's one of my favorite ethereal visions, so beautiful. And then I have, which is also so beautiful, my beautiful Shadowscapes Tarot that I've been using. I used this one a lot in the early days of my channel. Just one of my favorites. I just think the artwork is amazing and it speaks so beautifully. It's just so delicate and beautiful. And so I wanted to treat myself this month being my birthday and have visuals that I like. But I love all my tarot decks, so it's kind of hard sometimes to make a decision. But I also wanted to go, something to look nice aesthetically with my new astrology deck as well. So I decided on these two. So also I'm using the Romantic Fairy Oracle for the Divine Feminine for general message, and the Romance Angels Oracle for the Divine Masculine general message. And this is the card representing the masculine and this one representing the feminine, from our Secret Whispers, Secret Language of Light. Secret Language of Light, I think that's the one. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to have a surprise reading of those and Pisces reading. So check out Pisces. You might be clued in to check out Pisces throughout this reading anyway. So let's go ahead and start with a general message here. What's the general overall feeling for Aquarius? For the Divine Masculine, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and other placements. I have no Aquarius placements, but my daughter is Aquarius, so I'm always looking out for other people too that I care about. I check out I think she's in a soulmate relationship though. All right, let's see what we got. We have two cards come out for Aquarius. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it's a beautiful love that you're involved with. There might be some of you that maybe feel a little bit reserved or shy about it, or uncertain if you should give everything that you got, and Spirit saying yes, the only good can come from opening your heart fully, so keep it up. All right, let's see now for the Divine Feminine. And the other thing I wanted to mention is you can, whether you're male or female, masculine or feminine, it's not necessarily the same thing, right? So choose whatever, the masculine or the feminine, whatever resonates most. Or there might be a little bit of both sides that you resonate with, because we all have the masculine and feminine within us. And what's been occurring a lot lately is that we as a collective are really doing well balancing our masculine and feminine sides, integrating both energies very strongly, so we are becoming a more whole and complete self. And that is also one of the steps in order to reach union or reunion, is to really love yourself and feel complete and be comfortable with both the masculine and feminine energies within you. So now let's see, saying that being said, let's see what the general message is for the Divine Feminine. We also have one that is slightly more dominant than the other, so that's why we go with titles like feminine and masculine, but it's okay because that's natural. It really is natural for the female to be feminine dominated, but because that's the usual, but it's not the only way. Let's see. And you have benefit of the doubt. Give your relationship a chance. Isn't that on this side too? Yes, kind of give your relationship a chance. It's safe. It's kind of a similar feeling for both sides here, for both masculine and feminine energy. It's safe for you to love. It's okay. You know, give it a chance. Don't be afraid. Step into the light. You have, because your dreams are coming true. You know, have faith. Your rainbow will come smiling through. Oh, very nice. Your rainbow's coming. Okay, so taste the rainbow. Now let's get into the feels. What are the Divine Masculine's feelings in the month of November towards his towards his Divine Feminine? Ooh, but there's some same sex out there. Now, same sex, men and men, women and women, but even within that dynamic, there's one that has a dominant feminine and the one has a dominant masculine, in generally speaking. Okay, so let's see now. Divine Masculines. All right, feelings. Feeling a little burdened, a little bit overwhelmed, like a lot of work going on for the Divine Masculines. This could also, but Wand's energy is interesting because it's fire energy, so there's a bit of passion behind it. You know, it's almost like, yeah, it's a lot to do, but you wouldn't be doing it if you didn't want to, if you weren't meant to. And when it comes to the twin flame relationship, this is definitely part of it. You know, like sometimes it feels like a burden, but it's like pleasurable at the same time, if that makes any sense. And those of you who are moms or have had children know what that means. To give birth, you know, go through labor and then give birth, you have this beautiful child. So it's like worth it. It's a strange mix of pleasure and pain, you know, or pain and pleasure and joy, basically. And that is very similar to the sensations that you go through when you're in a twin flame relationship. Some of the journey can be painful because it's a growth, it's a learning process, it's self-love, and other parts are just plain pure bliss where you don't feel anything but good, you know. So be aware, and it's okay, and receive it and accept it, and it's worth taking those steps, you know. But you do have the choice to set down your burden. You do have the choice to delegate and ask other people to help you out. But really, Ten of Wands is that final push. So you're getting really close. So I think maybe you're feeling that you're getting close. And that's good. Let's see what the Divine Feminine is feeling in the month of November towards her Divine Masculine or the relationship, situationship, connection, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and other placements. Okay, you got the Four of Pentacles. This has been coming out a lot, and I'm feeling like there's got to be some other message that I'm not getting. So the main, the traditional message behind Four of Pentacles has to do with being like greedy or holding on too tight to things and possessiveness. But the positive message has to do with savings. And then we have, in this particular deck, in the Shadowscapes, we have the dragon hoarding his treasure. So that could represent this, that something needs to be treasured, or something is treasured. She's feeling, maybe she's feeling treasured. That's good. And maybe there is just this tiny bit of appreciating that feeling, but also being slightly scared by it, because possessiveness is a little bit, it's egocentric. It's a little bit scary, and Aquarians are very much about freedom, and so whenever they feel a little bit like they're being tied down or trapped or clung to too tightly, that makes them a little bit nervous. But I think in the twin flame relationship, it's a really funny thing. It's because they have a mix of both, this feeling of freedom and this feeling of really, really belonging and feeling very tied to something or someone, So I'm not real sure, but I'm feeling that's her. This is the Divine Feminine, is just plain feeling treasured. And that's a good thing. We're going to go with that message. Let's see what the Divine Masculine is thinking. Ooh, well, I'll go with the Lovers. The Divine Masculine here is thinking, ooh, this is like the final push to union. And we're almost there, baby. We're almost there. We can do it. It looks like we can make it. He's thinking, you are my other half. You are the one. I love you. I want you. This represents Gemini. It represents the union of duality. This could also be you, like really, really balancing both sides of your masculine and feminine essences. It could represent a relationship, but also like, moves that you make in the future and ways you're going to go about it. I feel like this is about making the effort. So thinking, yeah, I'm going to make the effort. Very nice. This is very much a unification and harmony. Let's see now what the Divine Feminine is thinking in the month of November towards her Divine Masculine, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and other placements. What is she thinking? Ooh, she got the Magician. Another Gemini symbol. Both Lovers and Gemini and Magician make me think of Gemini. So Aquarius out there could be tied with the Gemini, or this means that you should watch the Gemini reading for sure, because that could be another sign important for you to watch. And the Magician is about creativity and skill and willpower and self-confidence and dexterity. And the Magician has to do with manifesting. So really a lot of thought in creating something from nothing, and harnessing and making a reality, making something real, making something come to life, making the dreams come true. I love it. I love it. This Aquarius is very evolved here and got right on track. All right, so now let's see what are the hopes of the Divine Masculine in this situation towards his feminine, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and other placements. What are the hopes? Hopes and or fears. Oh, look, you've got the Four of Wands. This is the twin flame symbol. And so if there's hopes here, it's not hoping your twin flames, knowing your twin flames, and hoping for the union again. Hoping for the happily ever after, hoping for a wedding, or the hopes are for this beautiful, maybe a home or a party or celebration of some sort. A very happy, happy celebration. Yes, and promise and community. Also, there could be hopes that you find kindreds, other twin flames like you, where you guys can all kind of grow and learn from each other and assist each other, or you can reach out to other people who need help. Wow, so you might already be in union here. That's very rare for me to do a reading for anyone who's already in union, but it's possible that there's a couple here already in union that might be trying to help other people out. All right, let's see what the hopes are for the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine. In the month of November, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or other placements. Ooh, Death. This is very lovely. So the hope here has to do with rebirth, with a newness, with reinventing yourself. Like, I feel like maybe there's been a beautiful phase that you've been in, and okay, got so many messages coming, downloading all at once. All right, so the next thought I had was Rapunzel. I know that sounds strange, but there's a beautiful scene in the movie where she and Flynn are right in the boats, and all at once, everything is different now that I see you. And she's seeing the lanterns. She finally gets to see what she has been her dream came true. She sees these lights she'd been wondering about so long, and finally now she knows. Isn't it wonderful when you can complete a mission, a project, a goal, a dream? It came true. And I feel like maybe some of you have done that. You've come to some kind of completion, and a particular dream came true. And now here you are faced with the Death card, and a new dream is blooming. Something in your mind. So Flynn tells Rapunzel, like, now, she's like, what do I do now? And he says, have a new dream, make a new goal, create a new dream, and go for that. And isn't it amazing? Like, so many of us think that, we might strive our whole life for one particular goal, but some of us are blessed to complete multiple goals and keep going and just keep fulfilling all of our dreams and all of our wishes. So yeah, the Death is about closing the door to the past and opening a new one, and transitioning to a new phase, and kind of having homage to forces and sweeping changes. Oh, and I just thought about, I'm doing this reading in real time on Halloween, which is the Day of the Dead, or yeah, I mean it's Samhain. It's a festival, and now is a time to really explore that, to pay homage to the dead. So if you're not doing that already, you should do that. If you're watching on real time, go ahead and do that right now. If you're not watching on real time and it's already passed, there's still All Souls Day and All Saints Day, and those are days of homage as well. So we can continue these days of praying to our ancestors and blessing our ancestors and healing our ancestral energies through whatever ritual or whatever meditation that you want to do. And that it's a really good thing to do. Like, I feel like there's some ancestral healing that still needs to be done in this connection, but everything else is looking amazing. All right, so let's see now. I feel like you guys are on the verge of your mission together. And and I don't necessarily see the masculine, this particular masculine with this particular feminine. I feel like this Aquarius is balanced, and this is she's or he is both sides, and this Aquarius here is connected with their divine person counterpart, and they are about ready to embark on their mission, but there's just a few little details left in their work that they have to do before they get ready. So let's see what the actions are for the divine masculine in the month of November towards his divine feminine or the relationship. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and other placements. Okay. Beautiful. The Empress came out. First time to come out on this side. We've seen the Empress a few times on the Shadowscape side, on the feminine. So it's interesting that the Empress came out on the masculine side, but the masculine could be thinking very much of the feminine, or it could mean exactly what we've been saying, that the female is the masculine or is balancing both sides. But the Empress really is a beautiful card about feeling whole and complete. It symbolizes Venus, so you might want to check out Libra or Taurus also as other readings to look at. She's manifester too, just like the Magician. She's all about creation. She's the mother. She connects to the natural world, and she's all about nourishment, nourishing yourself. So that could be the key. The divine masculine is nourishing themselves. Let's see now. What is the divine feminine? What are her actions towards the masculine or the relationship or connection in the month of November? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, other placements. Okay, let's see what we have. There's several cards. Which one seems most connected to the message? I feel like, let's see. We have action cards like the Knight of Pentacles. I was gonna say Knight of Pentacles. So definitely, this is a material actions. There's two material cards coming out, so I feel like some kind of material action, maybe a gift of some sort, or maybe laying a foundation of some kind, releasing something of the past to build something new. That's what I see. And you have the King of Pentacles as well, so a lot of Pentacles energy out here. I feel like this could be the feminine moving towards the masculine and connecting and laying a firm foundation and committing, a commitment and connecting. And I feel like you're really about ready to embark on a mission together. So very, very nice. I'm going to get your charms now. Let's see. Okay, and you have the lucky 4-leaf clover. Good luck for you. You have the number 3, which to me represents 2 holes. Actually, this is kind of like the Lover's card to me. It's like the masculine and the feminine, and then spirit. You know, it's like this connection can't happen without the love of spirit. And then you also probably have a lot of guides and angels and this spiritual protection around you. Yes, see, you have the angel wings are covering or hugging your relationship. Ooh, somebody might be famous here, or a speaker, or a vlogger, blogger, singer, comedian, somebody who does a lot of talking into a microphone maybe. Then we have Saxon kid. Oh my gosh, the Saxon came out Sagittarius, and I have a Sagittarius friend who's very interested in a particular band, and this made me think of the band. Like, this could be, you could be attached to a lead singer of some band. Maybe you're a rock star. Maybe your person is a rock star. Maybe you're just attracted to a very like big, strong Viking man, something like that. Or maybe it's time for you to explore your voice and singing. It's time to play and have a good time. And you have an idea. Oh yeah, with Bruce Springsteen here, it also represents singer and rock star. So this is definitely rock star quality here. He's like, what is he singing? Uh, Born in the USA. No, what's the one that he sings to Courtney Cox? And she's like, what? Me? You like me? That's kind of like, that's oftentimes how a twin flame relationship feels like. One person could be like the rock star, the other person could be like the groupie, but the groupie actually, the rock star is looking at the groupie like she's an angel, you know, like she's amazing, like the most beautiful thing he's ever seen in his life. And she's thinking, you like me? And he's like, yeah, and just because I'm a rock star doesn't make me any different than you. So some of the qualities here in some of the obstacles and challenges in some twin flame relationships have to do with status, you know, and so maybe you've overcome that status issue between you and your person, because you definitely are feeling like headed into the next phase. And it could be having to do with music and bringing music to the world. Yeah, you got a little leisure time coming to you. It's time to think about things and have a good time and play and have fun. And you're feeling sure. You got some more music here. You have, I feel like when the corn is here, it's time to eat that. Ooh, elotes. It's time to eat corn. It's time to give thanks. Like this is thanks. This is to me now representing Thanksgiving for sure. It's the golden food. It's like a miracle food. It grows so abundantly and it's so nourishing, and so much is made out of corn. And so yeah, corn is something very to be very grateful for. And yeah, I think it represents Thanksgiving. And then you have Saint Anthony is the patron saint of lost things. If you're missing anything in your home, just ask Saint Anthony to help you find it. Also, he represents the relationships and lost souls, and he is the one that the Italians celebrate for, like a Saint Valentine's Day. They celebrate Saint Anthony for lovers as well. So that's nice. All right, yeah, I don't even have a Saint Valentine. I have all of these saints, but I don't have Saint Valentine. So Saint Anthony is my Saint Valentine, and it's like Valentine's Day all the time for you and your twin flame, because you are already in the same wave, in the same groove. All you have to do now is focus on your mission. And I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that, and feel free to comment below, and go check out your other readings, Gemini especially, and Scorpio maybe, and anything like either Taurus or Libra for the Empress. Yeah, and just anything that's calling you or attracting you. And so I hope you do, and I'll see you at your next reading. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.